Hi, I'm Jay Leopold, Chief Engineer here at Sky Power in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I want to welcome you to the Solar Quick Facts. It is our blog on all things solar here in the desert. Today is January 22nd, 2012, and of course it's another beautiful sunny day, beautiful solar day here in the desert Southwest. Let's start our Solar Quick Facts with a very, very important concept. The difference between kilowatts of panels, or watts of panels, and kilowatt hours of power. It is unfortunate that these two things sound so very much alike, but are so very different. But they are the very basis of solar power, and it must really be understood before you really delve into it. Kilowatts of panels versus kilowatt hours of power. A kilowatt hour is 1,000 watts of power used for 1 hour, a kilowatt hour. Some appliances, like space heaters, if you have a 1,000-watt space heater, if you run it for an hour, you have 1 kilowatt hour of power. In most parts of the country, you're talking about something around 20 cents to do it, depending on time of day and time of year. That's how power companies charge for electricity. Some appliances use a lot of electricity. Other appliances, like iPads, use very little. Your particular mix of heavy use and light use appliances all add up into your monthly electric power bill. Solar panels are sold by the watt. This little guy is a 20-watt solar panel and would cost about $100 to install on the roof before all incentives and other tax breaks. Of course, if you don't put this in the sun, it won't make any power at all and it would be worthless. If you put this in full sun, this panel will make 20 watts. If you left it in the sun for 50 hours, you'd have 20 times 50 or 1,000 watts. That would be enough power to run our hypothetical space heater for 1 hour. And that's the problem. It takes 50 hours of sun on a 20-watt panel to end up making 1,000 watts of power that you could use in 1 hour to run your space heater. So you see the inherent issue. You have a conversion factor. In this case, for this panel, it would be 50 to 1. So you see, panels, watts, electricity, kilowatt hours. The conversion factor is relatively straightforward. You figure out how many panels you need, for how long they would be in the sun, and that will create kilowatt hours of power, which is what you talk about when you want to run one of these, which is a house in the desert. We will come back in another blog and get in more detail about how this is done, but understand the concept. Solar panels make watts, are sold in watts, but electricity is purchased in kilowatt hours. They are not the same, but once you have the conversion factor for your installation, it's easy enough to figure out. This is Jay Leopold. I am, again, with Sky Power here in Scottsdale, Arizona. And thanks for coming by to the Solar Quick Facts, and we'll see you again real soon.